23 of the Data Science Challenge. We're going to look at 30 Days of AWS Adventure by Purushottam Sharma and just go over this. So it's an introduction to cloud computing, so it's good to learn any cloud. And we'll just cover the basics of AWS. So there's a journey over here, which is like the foundation of basic concepts of cloud computing, understanding different types of clouds, discovering why AWS is a leading cloud service provider. So what is cloud computing? It's a revolutionary paradigm that involves delivering various services over the internet. Instead of owning and maintaining physical servers or infrastructure, business individuals can access computing resources, storage, and applications on demand. There are generally three types of clouds. So there's a public cloud where services are provided over the internet and resources are shared among multiple organizations. AWS is a prime example of a public cloud. There's private cloud, where resources are used exclusively by a single organization. It provides more control and customization, requires more maintenance. And there's a hybrid cloud, which is a combination of both public and private clouds, allowing data and applications to be shared between them. So why use AWS? It's the leading cloud service provider for several reasons. Global infrastructure, it has data centers located all around the world, providing low latency access to services globally. Extensive service portfolio, it offers a vast array of services, including computer power, storage, databases, machine learning, analytics, and more. Scalability and flexibility, it allows you to scale your resources up or down based on demand, providing flexibility and cost effectiveness. There's security and compliance, so it prioritizes the security of its infrastructure and provides tools and features to help secure your applications and data. So getting started, familiarize yourself with the concepts of cloud computing, explore the types of clouds, and understand why AWS is a preferred choice for many businesses. So there is AWS documentation on the website. There's introductory videos on the YouTube channel, and there's also a management council. So we can look at this real quick. So this is the overview of cloud services. There's an introduction, and this is on the website. And there's also AWS management controls here too. And then we have Amazon Web Services, the YouTube channel, and it looks like there's keynotes and other things that you can check out on their page. Going back to this, let's go to day 2 and see what else there is. So understanding IAM basics. So what are IAM components? They're users. In IAM, users represent individuals, services, or applications that interact with AWS resources. Each user has unique credentials, and it's usually a username and password for console access and access keys for programmatic access. There's groups. Groups are collections of IAM users. They simplify the management of permissions by allowing you to apply policies to multiple users at once. There's roles. IAM roles are entities with policies that determine what actions can be performed and under what conditions. Roles are often assumed by AWS services, applications, or users. Then there's policies, which are JSON documents that define permissions. They specify the actions allowed or denied on AWS resources and the conditions under which actions are allowed or denied. So we have IAM concepts. There's authentication. AIM authenticates the identity of users, services, or applications who are trying to access AWS resources. Authentication involves proving identity through mechanisms like username and passwords or access keys. There's authorization. Once you're authenticated, IAM authorizes users based on policies. Authorization determines what actions, users, groups, or roles are allowed to perform on AWS resources. And then there's importance of IAM. So it's crucial for security in AWS. By controlling access to AWS resources, IAM ensures that only authorized entities can interact with your services, helping prevent unauthorized access and misuse. So creating IAM users, you create users. So this involves providing necessary details like username, access type, console, programmatic, and permissions. For programmatic access, users assign access keys. There's an access key ID and a secret access key. Managing IAM groups, so you organize users. IAM groups help organize users and simplify permissions management. Instead of attaching policies to individual users, you can assign policies to groups, and any user added to the group inherits those permissions. So defining IAM policies, there's structure of IAM policies. IAM policies are JSON documents with specific structures. They consist of statements that define permissions. A policy includes the actions allowed or denied, the reasons affected, and conditions under which the policy is applied. So there's attaching policies. Policies can be attached to IAM users, groups, or roles. Attaching policy grants specific permissions to those associated entities, allowing for fine-grained control over access. So you can create these under the AWS Management Console. There's access keys, and then there's different components. Okay, let's see what day 3 talks about. So this is going over the power of EC2, and we'll probably cover this in the next video. Thanks for listening.